Hi, I'm Matt, and I've recently gone to a trip with some of my friends. And in that trip, they recommended me to watch some anime. And this is a funny thing. I don't really know why this happens, but I was never really into anime. Like, it's one of those things that I wanted to be into. Like, oh, I wanted to like Naruto, I wanted to like Dragon Ball, but I never liked because, I never really knew why. I know one of the reasons why I don't, because it's either stupidly long, like, oh, to watch Dragon Ball, it's simple. We just have to start this series and then watch that other series with like 5 seasons, jump the next season because it's filler. It's too much to handle. I'll probably lose interest by half of it, or it's short. And as I've probably proven it before, I am not good at dealing with, shows ending. So I don't want to start a short anime with the risk of, I really liking it, but oh look, it just has 20 episodes and we're already on episode 18. Like, I don't want to feel bad because, oh, well, I like that and it ended now. Don't want to have another Venture Bro situation on my hands. No. Before we keep on talking, I want to show a Tetris on the guitar. Here. Yeah, I haven't really learned anything new on the guitar. Not because I, wasn't really looking after it. It's just because everything I tried playing ended up sounding like shit, like someone scratching a fork on a plate. Shit. Now back to anime. The things that this whole ending thing kind of bothers me, but I feel like that's not why I don't like it. I will give it a shot though. We have watched some episodes of an anime. I think the name was Zone 100 on Netflix, and it was really cool. But again, it only has like 12 episodes, and I ended on episode 7, so it will end, and I will be like, oh, bother, that was shit, wasn't it? And practically everybody around me always watched anime, even when I was younger. In my old school, people watched anime. My sister always liked anime, but I never got into it really. I mean, who knows? I'll give it a shot. I'll learn. I don't know if it's one of those things that you learn to like, or if you just happen to stumble upon liking it. I think the only thing I have watched of anime, like from start to end, kinda, is that one. I don't remember the name now, where there are kids and it's an orphanage. The kids are being used to as livestock for monster creatures, thingamabobs. Yeah, and the problem isn't even the animation. I really do like the animation in anime, but uh, I don't know. I just can't like it. I can't find interesting anime. Like if someone describes a story for me, and then they say, "Oh, it's an anime. You can watch it on Crunchyroll." I I don't know. It kind of loses me the interest, mostly because I do like to watch things dubbed, if not dubbed on my native language, in at least the English dub. But most people that like anime really to watch it in Japanese. And I don't speak nothing of Japanese. And I don't like reading subtitles. I'm not that. I can't read and whoa, they're saying this. I've seen what they're saying, but it kind of breaks the immersion for me because it's like I'm reading the book of the movie I'm watching. Like the sound basically does not matter at this point since I can't understand the most important feature of sound, speech being that. sound is important. Yes, it is, but if I can't understand what the characters are talking and the message they're conveying, that is at the point where I need to read the subtitles. It's not that I don't like subtitles. I would never watch something with subtitles, but it's more because I I find it hard watching something with subtitles because it it's it's distracting. Like for me, it kind of breaks the whole point of seeing something with sound. Yeah, that's it. And I think, oh, before I forget, we're not having the Alice video, and I'll explain this here why. So most of the time I have an idea for a video, the first thing I do is record the audio. I recently have been trying making some videos more like the soda drinker one. So, just a voiceover, and then I'll put something on the screen to show what I'm talking about. But all the ideas I've had were, I thought they were cool, but they all ended up being a list. Even if I do have a script or something, it just ends up being like, and this is something I thought about talking about the Alice video. It was like, oh, Malice in Wonderland was released in 90 whatever, whatever, and it was directed by that person, and it's kind of quirky, and then just going to the next topic. And that's not content, not the type of content I want to make, but it was something that I thought it was interesting, but I didn't really know how to make a video about it. It wasn't like an hour for each movie about Alice in Wonderland. And then I thought, oh no, I'm gonna try and make a video about MMOs from the past. So like Club Penguin, Happy Hotel, uh, other stuff. But again, it just ended up being the same. It just ended up being a list. So I'm probably, if I'm going to make the next wing, it's probably going to be about one single topic. I'll probably shy away from making long videos about, an entire franchise or even, an entire more than 100 years old fairy tale. Yeah, that would be kind of a smart idea, in my opinion. But yeah, I think that's it, frankly. Yeah, that's it. Bye.